Hey friends, this is a seated and standing combination yoga. Anyone can take this class. You notice I have on my shoes today. You do what feels right for you. Make sure you listen to your body. When I stand, feel free to stay seated. I'll give you options from the chair. In fact, the warm-up will include the things that I will do from a standing position, the option that you can do from a seated position. So let's get started. If possible, sit nice and tall in your chair, feet firmly planted on the ground. Let's just talk about the chair for a moment. You want your hips and knees to be parallel, or your hips to be a little bit higher than your knees. If your hips, like in some of your sofas, when you sit down, your hips sink below your knees, or if you're really tall, that is not the ideal chair for you, especially if you have issues with your knees. If you have sturdy chairs that are stackable, you can put one on top of the other. If you need the back of the chair, please do feel free to use it. If you can sit forward, the more you can sit forward and sit tall, the more you are training your core for good posture. Take a breath. Inhaling and slowly exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. Bring the shoulders up to your ears, back and down. Inhale as you bring the shoulders up. Exhale as you bring them back and down. Now lift the arms. Keep them heavy as you lift, then light as a feather. Bring them down. This is incorporating breathing with your movement. Inhale and exhale. One more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now just your right hand lift, inhale. Place it on that left shoulder. Inhale back in front, exhale down. As we warm up the muscles that we'll use today, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale down. Go back to the right, and you can follow with your face. Lift, exhale, inhale, exhale down. We want that flexibility through the cervical spine as well, through the neck. You're moving through that plane. One more, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale down, and your left. That's good. Inhale, exhale down. Now lift both and bring them up and out to the sides and down. Still incorporating the breathing. Inhale, I'll cue you all through class about the breath and breathing. Do that again. Inhale, open, offering up your good energy to the space that you're in, inhaling and bringing good energy that is offered to you back in. Inhale, open and down. Now lift the arms and bring them in. Now lean slightly to your right, moving through this plane of motion. Call it the frontal plane, but you would mostly identify it as the lateral plane. Good, one more. Actually, let's do one after this one. Option, lift your left arm, take your right one down, lean, inhale, bring the right one up and the left one down, lean, feel the stretch on the side of the torso, bring your hands back to heart center. Now twist, transverse plane to the right, breathe, inhale, twist to the left, look over the shoulder, stay up tall, inhale, you can bring the arms up if you'd like, to the right, and to the left. Wonderful. One more time. Once to the right. Lovely. And once to the left. And we'll bring our hands to heart center. Namaste. And that's just the spirit in me honoring the spirit in you. That's what namaste means in Sanskrit. Okay, so it's like aloha or hi. It's just a nice phrase. Namaste, that's all that means. Okay, step out with your right leg. This is a seated position. Base position for warrior two. Relax the shoulders. If you turn the palms up and relax the shoulders down away from the ears, and just from the wrist, flip the hands over, you'll have more relaxed shoulders, but working the arms. Stay up tall. Now bend your right elbow, place that hand down. Take the left one up and over. Wonderful. And come back up. Arms out. Your left arm down. Take the right one up. And the arms out. Beautiful. If we extend that leg, the right one, with your toes up, this is a triangle, seated triangle. Keep the left arm back, parallel with the right, so it's not coming forward toward the screen. And come back to warrior two. So bend the knee again. All right, inhale. Let's do one more. When you turn to the side, if you can get your left leg, your left knee to go back, then I invite you to do it. And this is both a warrior one and two from a seated position, either one of those. Arms can come up. If that knee is not good back, it might be part of the way back, and that's okay. Do what feels right for you. If it really bothers your knee, keep the leg forward. Okay? All right. If you are able to get the leg back, you can hold onto the back of the chair if you have the back rest, and come out of the chair. So that's an option. And then when you're prepared or ready to, you sit back down. Okay? All right, bring that back leg in. Giant step to the front. Make sure you have your water. I didn't say that at the beginning of class. If it hurts, don't do it. Only do what is right for you, okay? Let's step the left leg out. Reach to the sides, relax those shoulders, palms up if you need that cue. Flip the wrist over. I need that cue sometimes. Reaching, inhaling. If you can, inhale through your nose. You can exhale through the pursed lips or through your nose, either one. Left hand down, right hand, keep it back, keep it lateral. And avoid sinking into the shoulder. Feel the stretch on the side of your torso. Side angle pose. Warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Extend your left leg. Oh, you know, I don't remember if I did, but we'll go back. We didn't do the reverse. I want to do that. Exalted warrior. Feeling the stretch on the side of the torso. Then back up, bend the knee, and reverse. This is the exalted warrior. Shoulder away from the ear. Notice even with my hand up, I still have space between the ear and shoulder. If you need to, leave the arm further away or bend the elbow more so you have that space. Warrior two. Turn to the left side. Leg back if that's okay. Arms up. Inhale. You're in your chair and you'd like, and you can, come out of the chair. Maybe hands up, or one hand up, and come down. Excellent. Bring that back leg in and turn to the front. Inhaling and exhaling. Make sure you have your water. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water. It's important to stay hydrated. I'll stand and you can stay seated or stand with me. I invite you also to go behind the chair so the chair will act as a tool. Tools are not crutches. They're assisting you when you need a little bit of assistance. So if you're behind the chair, it will be very beneficial if you feel like your balance is off a little bit, okay? All right, so first let's stand in mountain. Take a breath, just notice how you feel. Stand may feel awkward, just standing in mountain now. Bring your awareness to your feet. Distribute your weight evenly on the ball and heel of your feet. Spread your toes inside your shoes if you have on shoes. A lot of times classes like these, I will teach with shoes on. If you have trouble with neuropathy, you have diabetes, you want to protect your feet, keep the shoes on. Otherwise, you can take your shoes off. I teach yoga with shoes off all the time. Your knees are not locked. There's a little softness in them. They're not back as far as they could go. Your quads, the front of your thighs, are active. Your navel is drawing in towards your spine. Your hips are parallel. They're not tilting forward. See this from the side. Your hips aren't tilting forward, nor are they tilting back. They're neutral. So the pant line, if you have it across the hip bone, in the front and the back, it's at the same line. All right, and that's it's a good indication of whether you're tilting your hips. Chest is lifted, shoulders down. Now the whole time, if you already know, your posture is good, keep breathing. Sometimes we're challenged with just slowing down and being still and mindful. Bring the ears over the shoulders. You might have to bring the head back just a little bit. So you have ears over shoulders, over hips, over knees, over ankles. Crown of the head reaching towards the heavens. Okay, inhale. Hands heart center. Extend, nice and long. Pick up your toes and turn the heel out. This is really coming from the hip, right? So you extend that hip out. If you're in your chair, you're stepping out again. You're repeating what we just did. Warrior two. The toes of your left foot are straight ahead, maybe slightly coming to the right. Relax the shoulders. Palms up if you need. Flip the wrists. Lean into it a little bit more if you can. Your front heel is down. Widen your feet if you need to, or bring them closer together. Another breath. I know it's work already, right? Through the arms. Inhale and bring right arm up. Unless that's not a good idea for you, then you can keep the arm down or part of the way up. Maybe hands at your shoulder. You're looking out, a couple feet in front of you. Nice. You could turn your face if it doesn't bother your neck and look up at the hand. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale out of that. Exalted warrior. Bring the right hand up, shoulders away from the ears. Bring the left hand behind the back maybe, and look over that left shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Feeling the legs? I know it's a lot of work. Go ahead and straighten it. If you need to rest anytime, you do it. Relax the shoulders. Reach arms and upper body to the right. Hips go left. That lengthens the back of the right leg. You feel that? And if you can bring that arm up again, do it. Stay lateral. Keep the arm coming back. Triangle pose. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now inhale to prepare. Bend the knee and come back to warrior two. Wonderful. Turn the toes of that right foot in. Bring the arms down for a moment. Inhale. If you need a longer break, take it. Turn the toes of the left foot out. Toes of the right foot are now forward or slightly left. Relax the shoulders. Looking over the horizon of that left hand. Shoulder blades are coming towards each other. Chest is wide and lifted. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, bring your left arm down, right hand up, or keep it down. Spine is lengthened, it's nice and long. Inhale, come back up. Intentionally pressing through that left heel. Breathe. Exalted warrior. Inhale, exhale, bring that right hand behind your back, if that's okay. Now, as I'm saying this, you could be behind your chair and holding on to the chair instead, the whole time with one hand, right? And the other hand could be moving, or you could just be using the legs. Or of course, if you're in your chair, you're doing what we did from the seated position, you're repeating that. Inhale, arms coming back out to the sides. Straighten your left leg, reach to the left. Cartwheel the arms. Our triangle pose, the hips are going to the right. Spine is lengthened. Chest is broad. Shoulders down and depressed. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knee. Come back. Excellent. And turn the toes forward. Bring the hands down. Good. Bring the hands to your heart center. Keep the knees soft. You're not allowing them to go back as far as they can. And you can come forward. And this is a really good one to use with the chair. Keep the back flat. Your hands can go on the thighs or stay at the hip. And press through the back, your navel in to come back up. Inhale. If you are in the chair, you're not going to come forward as far. And if you're standing, your hamstrings may restrict you from coming further forward. It's okay. Do what's right for you. Now, I want you to feel a stretch that if you are standing behind the chair, you would feel, I'm going to turn this way. So if I'm behind the chair, let me just turn it this way. And you step back. Keep your knees bent as much as you need to. You may feel a nice stretch behind the shoulders with a flat back if you keep the back flat and you come forward. Flat back. You're pressing your chest towards the floor. Get that stretch through the back and then bring your hands or your feet in. Bring your feet back in. Walk your feet back in. Okay, so you can do that again. Let me show you another one. If you're in the chair, you want to feel that deep stretch, and you can do it from a standing position too. Take your right hand over the left and lift. It may be that you come right here and that's as far as you're going to go, or maybe you can go further to feel the stretch in the shoulders. Depends on the flexibility in the shoulders, tightness in the back. We're not forcing anything. Okay, then place your left hand on top and do it again. You want to feel the stretch in the shoulder blades and the thoracic, not really more, the mid-back is the thoracic, but really the upper, lower, or the upper mid-back, right? You want to feel that there. It should feel good. Now bring your hands to your waist and draw the navel in, up and in. That's engaging the core. Then open the heart towards the sky. You don't have to lean back far. Excellent. And stand tall. That's beautiful. Bring your hands forward. Chair pose. Now, the beauty of still being seated, if you're sitting, you can do a chair pose even seated. It's a seated chair pose by pressing your feet into the floor. We're pressing our feet into the floor, obviously, while we're standing, but pressing your feet into the floor more, and you'll feel this contraction through the center. That's your core. Keep your heels down. Hands can be at heart center, at the shoulders, or lifted. If that bothers your back, you're not going to have the arms lifted. and stand tall. Bring your hands to heart center and breathe. Bring your hands down and breathe. Good, that's it. And breathe again. Just keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. We're doing the chair pose again. You bend the knees, you press into the heels, hands heart center or crossed at your shoulders, or they go up. You can go deeper or not, pressing into the floor with your feet if you're sitting. And stand. Hands down. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time, and we'll incorporate chest lift or table this time, which is similar to what we did when we turned and faced the chair. Okay, bend the knees, heels are down. Careful that your knees are not buckling in. They shouldn't come in, they should be over the ankles. Chair pose. And then table, you send the hips back. You can bring your hands in if you need. It's a flat back. Go back to chair and stand tall. Bring your hands down. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to do a balance challenge while we're standing. You can do a version or variation of it from the chair. It's the tree pose, a very popular pose. I'm sure you've heard of it or done it before. Inhale, exhale. Turn the toes of your right foot out. So here already, we're working hip mobility by turning the toes and the hip out. You're also putting more weight on your left leg. Hip, knee, ankle is aligned. The muscles in the feet are working. Weight on the ball and heel of the foot. Pick up your heel if that's okay. You can put it on the left foot and you can hold the chair the whole time. You can hold the chair the whole time. Or inside, keep the foot down or lift it. Visually looking somewhere in the room that's not moving. Find a spot to visually focus on. Maybe you lift the arms. Maybe you're holding the chair and you're not lifting the arms. Maybe your foot is vacillating down, up, down, up. That's okay. Maybe your ankle is shaking. Try to keep your hip, knee, ankle aligned on that left side. My foot just came down. Visually keep looking. Try not to look at me so much. You look through me, past me. Find something in your space that's not moving. Arms can go up. Back down. The other thing I want you to remember, when you're doing tree pose, I'll demonstrate it on the other side. You want to not rest, you want to avoid resting your foot on the kneecap, the knee joint itself, either below or above. So let's show you what I mean. Turning that left foot out, hip, knee, ankle is aligned. Take a breath. Heel can be lifted. Or the entire foot. Now you've got that weight distributed. You can be holding on. Weight on that right side. So here my foot is below or above, not exactly on the knee joint. And that's just, we don't want to put pressure there. We don't want to blow out knees, right? So you don't want to have that foot there. Maybe arms are coming up. My foot is just below my kneecap or my knee joint. Arms out. Maybe you don't lift the arms. Maybe you just lift one, maybe none. Engaging the core the whole time. And place that foot down. Take a breath, very good. Inhaling and exhaling. All right. I want to do this from a standing position and then we'll do it from the chair. It's a stretch, cat and cow. So a standing cat and cow, a seated cat and cow. Place your hands on your thighs and you round through the back. You create like a C with the spine. Draw the navel in and then you go the opposite way. That's cow, cat, and cow. It's stretching your low back. Cat and cow. And come up. Nice. Walk to the chair, inhaling and exhaling, and have a seat. Let's do a few more cat-cows. Cat. Rounding through the back. And sit tall. Cow. Cat. And cow. One more. Cat. This time, let's bring the arms way back. And cow. Opening the chest. Lifting the heart towards the sky. And sit tall. Wonderful. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right knee comes in. Hands underneath. Point your toe down and up. This is a stretch I would love for you, a mobility move to do every day. Down and up, down and up to keep the flexibility in your ankle circle. It's very important for our gait, for our walking. You need that flexibility in the ankle. Circle the other way. You may find your ankle to be really stiff. So let's try to move it more. Straighten the leg. Place the heel down. Shift your weight forward slightly in the chair, not too far. Make sure you're not going to tilt over. And then come forward with a flat back, your heart still towards me, your head lifted. Good. Sit tall, point the toes toward the ground. Feel the stretch on the top of the foot. Nice. And bring that leg in. Cross at the ankle. Take a breath. Take another breath or cross above the knee and breathe. Either one is great. Do what's right for you. If it is above the knee and you can move that knee away from you a little more, do it, but without force. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring the arms up. Travel down the back. Feel the stretch in the back of the arm, the tricep. Lift your right arm and bring that arm down. So you're either crossed still at the ankle or above the knee. You're bringing the right hand up towards the left and the left hand down towards the right without forcing. Inhaling. Exhaling. Carefully bring the right hand down. And it may be all the way out here, the elbow, right? When you go, just try to bring the elbow in and the hand across and then bend the elbow more to go up. If it doesn't go up, you're not forcing it. Cross tighter here, above the knee or at the ankle. Either one is good. Turn to your right Opening the chest, keeping the head over the shoulders, sitting tall. If you think of a washcloth or a sponge, when it's filled with water, come over to the other side. And then you squeeze it to rinse it out. When we're in our twist like that, that's what we're doing in the center of our body where most of our organs are. And then when you untwist, it releases that. So we're twisting out more of the blood, the blood that's used, and then we're getting a fresh pool of oxygen, a fresh pool of blood into that area. So twists are real good. They're also good for uncross. They're also good for our flexibility. All right, inhale. Bring the left knee in, point down and up and down and up. Circle your ankle. Good, circle the other way. Be intentional with it. Focus on that movement. Good, down, up, point, flex, extend the leg and place the heel down. Hinge forward from the waist. Your opposite hands can rest on the bent knee. Keep your back flat, your toes lifted. Wonderful. Sit tall. Point the toes down. Bring the leg in. Beautiful. Cross at the ankle or above the knee. You choose. It's all good. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring the arms up again. Inhale and give yourself a pat on the back because you are amazing. Lift the left hand. Bring that hand down and up the back. Just bend the elbow. Maybe the hand stays really low, or maybe you can get that hand to go up the back slightly, or even more. Maybe your fingers can touch. And breathe. Not forcing anything. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that right hand down, the left hand down. Tighten the crossed ankle or leg. Twist to your left. Stay tall. We untwist. That fresh pool of blood fills our lungs, our organs. We go to the other side. The twists are really good for us. And as far as mobility, they're good because we're not robots. We're not moving forward to the side. We're twisting and turning all day. So we need that flexibility. All right, uncross. Inhale, bring the arms out to the sides, palms facing the side walls. Inhaling and exhaling. Fingertips down. That's good. Take the palms up. Fingertips down. Feel the stretch through the arm, through the bicep. And give yourself a hug. Now, one arm is on top. It could be your right one that's on top. And just notice which one is on top. Good, I'm a hugger. So this first one can be from me. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, if you don't want it to be from me, that's okay. It's for you loving yourself. You deserve all the hugs. You deserve them all. Open. The opposite arm is on top. Give yourself another hug. Stay tall. Stay seated tall. And bring the arms out, up, out, and in. Bend the elbows. Touch your pointer, your middle, your ring, your pinky, your ring, your middle, your pointer. Wiggle all the fingers. Touch your pointer, travel down, thumb to the base, back up, middle. So these are exercises that, right, we can do. For some, these are gonna be really easy. For someone else, it's having a lot of arthritis in their fingers. That is not easy at all. So sometimes we're taking for granted what it is that we can do. And I just want us, I am just grateful. The older I get, whatever I can do, I'm grateful for it, because I know it doesn't have to be that way. And I guess I've lived long enough, I've seen enough. Number 4. Pointer down. 3. Good. 2. 1. And pinky finger down. And we're lifting. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Wiggle. So someone else that maybe can't see, they can't do the extras. I mean, they really are bedridden or something like that. Maybe you can do some hand exercises with them, Do what you can. Ear to shoulder. Now keep your shoulders down when you do that. Inhaling and exhaling. Come up, opposite ear to opposite shoulder. Can you feel the stretch? Ear to shoulder. I know it may be hard for you to go to the side. If you're not doing these regularly, it may be hard for you to go to the side. If you're not doing these regularly, you might not have the flexibility, or you have, other things going on. Stenosis in the cervical spine, maybe, So we do them to do what we can to stay as mobile and flexible as long as we can. And sometimes regaining that flexibility. I have a lot of students who regain strength and flexibility, a lot of it. Bring your chin back. All right, almost like a double chin. Then turn to the right. See how far that chin goes over the shoulder? That's another one we can practice. Inhale, come back. Chin over shoulder. And then come back. Can we do that one more time? Make sure the chin is back and your chest is lifted so everything is aligned. Then chin over shoulder. Chin over shoulder. Come back to neutral. Sitting tall. Let's spend just a few moments of quieting our nervous system even more. You may already feel calm. Let's see if we can go to an even calmer, more peaceful state or space. Inhaling. Slowly exhaling. Feeling the rise and fall of your chest. See if you can slow down your inhalation. And even slower, exhale. inhaling and exhaling. Sitting tall. In your mind's eye, see yourself in your favorite setting. Perhaps it's somewhere you've been before. Maybe it's a childhood memory. Or it's a setting that you've never experienced but would love to. Keep your eyes closed if you can. And in your mind's eye, see what's around you. When you look up, what you see. When you look down, see yourself in that setting. What you smell and what you hear. What you smell and what you hear. It's bringing joy to you. You see yourself confident, having peace and joy, feeling safe, healthy and strong. As I become quiet for just a minute or so, continue breathing. In your space. Now slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Start to circle the wrist. Move your ankles. Flutter your eyes open. Lift the corners of your mouth. And let's end with 3 or 4 affirmations. Repeat after me as you lift your arms. I am healthy. I am healthy. Exhale. I am strong. I am strong. Come on, speak it like you mean it. I am focused. Exhale. One more. I am grateful. I am grateful. Exhale. Wonderful. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. My friends, you have greatness inside of you. I believe in you. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. If you like this video, I've been praying about it. If I get a total of 15, 20 people that are interested in a class like this, I am considering some of my classes that I do now that are completely mat-based. I'm considering changing the format, but I need to have enough people that are interested in it and that are available during the time that I teach the class. So if that could be you, then reach out to me and let me know, and we'll communicate a little bit more about that. We will chat about that a little bit more. Till next time, bye.